Okay, so in this video we're going to be having some more fun with explosives as we make our way through to Tannenbaum. You can see a splicer right there jam the gears, which is what caused those doors to stop from opening. Just use telekinesis, grab that out of it. If you press R, remember you'll drop it and you won't waste any Eve, so you won't have to even bother filling up again. If you do, there's an Eve dispenser right there, so it doesn't really matter. Coming up in a little bit, we're going to be going up to the right. We're going to talk about hacking, and then after that we're going to come to a part where you get to the top of the stairs. Big sister is going to drop down. Don't worry, she's just going to jump off and run away. She's not there to fight. Just ignore her. And you're going to have to be pretty fast following those instructions, but that's the beauty of a video. You can watch it back again. No, I'm assuming you're not really playing in real time side by side with this video. When I use video walkthroughs, I typically play with it running, but I keep it a little farther ahead from where I am in the game so that I actually have the information, 5 minutes before I'm actually at that part, or at least, a few minutes before I'm there. So hopefully you're not standing at the top of the stairs and listening to what I'm saying on the fly and trying to execute it. Just auto-save often if that's what you're planning on doing. Alright, so this vending machine up here, we're going to hack it just to show you some more of the mechanics. A green hack on the vending machine lowers the prices, opens up the new items. You can see hack only on the remote dart. If you get the blue, in addition to those two things, it'll drop a free item right there. You can see it's rivets, which completely useless to us at this point. I believe the item is random. It's different every time. So that's 3 benefits to hacking with blue. Here's that big sister coming up. When you get to the top of the stairs, pull out make sure telekinesis is armed. Get your hack dart tool. You want to hack from a distance. Notice I'm far back from that camera. Hack it. Run. Look to your right. You'll see barrel. Grab it. Toss it at those splicers. And grab the other barrel there. Toss it at that next group. There's barrels all over the place. Another gas tank there. There's going to be 3 groups of splicers. The last one by the stairs. Again, throwing the barrels is just the easy way to deal with huge quantities of them. We probably took out 7 or 9 splicers. Minimal health loss. Use some Eve, but again, not a problem. Definitely better than trying to gun down every one of them. When you first go up on those stairs, I said hack from a distance. You want to stay back as far as possible, because when you move in, when you start walking towards them, that's what triggers them to come running towards you. That makes them spread out. You want to keep them in groups, so just make sure you hack from a distance, because the trigger is you walking forward towards them. After you loot all the bodies, you're going to go into this elevator over here. And as you go up, there's going to be a bunch of splicers that come down, start shooting at you. Don't shoot back. Don't worry about any of that. They can't hit you. Just ride the elevator up. It's going to take a little while, so I'm going to get back to another one of those complaints that people have about Bioshock 2. But the good thing is, right there you can say goodbye to that hacked security bot. He's going to get destroyed right there as he didn't make it into the elevator. Another complaint is that the Big Daddy is too quiet when he walks. He's more like a human than the lumbering heavy beast we think of as a Big Daddy. I can't speak for anybody else, but I don't think I want to be walking around, all slow, heavy-footed, the way I see these Big Daddies walking around Rapture. They are have a little more spring in their step when you start attacking them. They are pretty fast when they're battling, but just walking, they're pretty slow. I don't think I want that. I'll sacrifice a little bit of technical realism. I'm sure Subject Delta, the Big Daddy you play, has a little more motivation than some of these normal Big Daddy, so I'm happy to look past that because the alternative is even worse than what people are complaining about. Okay, so that splicer is going to be running in to demonstrate how the trap bolts work. These are actually trap rivets. I'm probably going to be in the habit of calling them trap bolts because that's what I did for the original Bioshock, which were actually crossbow ammo. These are rivets. You do get a spear gun which does have trap bolts, so I'm going to try to make the distinction between trap rivet and trap bolts, but you'll be able to figure it out based on what you see. The trap rivets offer a whole lot of new possibilities because just like their name implies, you can set traps beforehand, and especially with the gatherings, that can really come in handy. It really brings a strategical element to the battles. One thing about trap rivets, you set them down, and if a splicer doesn't run into them after the battle, you can just go pick them back up. Nothing is wasted. Anything that doesn't get used, you can put it right back, pick it right back up. They also will never hurt you. You walking by them won't trigger any of the trap rivets. So you can set your traps, just walk all over them, free without concern. So trap rivets are really a great element. I really like that addition. Right here, I believe I shock and headshot. I tried to line up a headshot, but she's kind of moving all around, so I just shock her. You can shock and clock if you want. I just find the headshot to be more fun. There's going to be a security camera through this gate. You're going to want to hack that now before you trigger this battle, just so you don't have to worry about that when the battle goes down. And over here is where Tenenbaum is, and I believe we're going to pick that up in the next video, which is going to have the gameplay background sounds again.